Hello and welcome back. This morning, on the International Day of the Girl, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry joined Malala Yousafzai to discuss the education of girls around the world, a cause to which Yousafzai has dedicated her life. During the 13-minute conversation, the 23-year-old Nobel Peace Prize laureate focused on childhood, education, and access to education, especially now with the age of COVID-19. At the end of the call, however, Malala took things in a more personal direction and asked Meghan and Harry how they had spent their free time in quarantine. Of course, their response included the mention of their son, Archie. At first, they joked that most of their time during the pandemic was spent on Zoom calls, probably not an exaggeration. But apart from that with our little one, Meghan said, we were both there for his first steps, his first descent, his first fall, and his first everything, Harry continued. Meghan explained how in the past she and Harry might not have been there for Archie's big milestones. And that's just fantastic, because I think in a lot of ways we have been lucky to be able to have time around to watch him grow up. And in the absence of COVID, we would travel and work more outdoors, and we would miss a lot of those moments, she said. I think it's been a lot of good times with the family. These are really special times, but at the same time, like Meghan says, we worked really, really hard because we totally understand how difficult it is for absolutely everyone. And I think the longer it lasts, the more it will be felt, especially from a mental health perspective. So it's a really unifying moment to bring everyone together and recognize what everyone has gone through. Earlier in the call, Malala asked Meghan why she chose girls' education as a philanthropic goal. Like you, I think you see something that is so critical to fix, and that by fixing that one thing, you end up fixing multiple issues. And so, what I had achieved very early on when women had taken their seats at the table, the conversations in terms of policy change, the conversations in terms of legislation, and certainly in terms of just community dynamics are all changed. This content is imported from YouTube. You may be able to find the same content in another format, or you may be able to find more information on their website. During a World Mental Health Day conversation yesterday with the hosts of the Teenager Therapy podcast, Meghan shared a personal detail about her own mental health and what it was like to be the subject of international gossip. Last year, I am told that in 2019 I was the most trolled person in the world, male or female. Now, 8 months ago, I was not even visible. I was on maternity leave or with a baby, but I could just be fabricated and eliminated. It's almost insurmountable. It's so huge you can't even think what it feels like. Because I don't care if you're 15 or 25. If people say things that are not true about you, what it does to your mental health is emotional and so damaging. Thanks for watching. Goodbye and see you again.